Hello everybody and welcome back to another airport update of Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport. I have a new idea for this airport update that I kind of teased in the last Kalamazoo update, but now I think I want to try it out here, and it is a chronological airport update, so that means basically as the time goes later and later in the day, it'll get sequentially, the aircraft will sequence in and out based on what would be accurate for that time of day. So we're beginning here early morning. It is currently 5:30 a.m. here at Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport. We have two aircraft terminal here. So we'll begin with this Delta Connection CRJ 200. This one is operated by Endeavor Air. So it's just pushing back for the flight out to Detroit. So this one arrived in last night, and this one has the earliest flight in the morning, 5:30 a.m. Out to Detroit. So this one is just pushing back for its flight out there. Very early for those passengers, so hopefully they got to bed a little bit early. Hopefully they have better sleep skills than me. But that's the situation with that one. Move further back here. And of course, our second aircraft is the American Eagle E-145. This one operated by Envoy Air. This one came in last night from Chicago O'Hare. Still going to be about 2 hours before this one sets off on its return flight back out to Chicago O'Hare, of course operated by Envoy. So that's kind of the dealio right now here. Early morning, the Delta flight leaves first, and then we see the American flight leave after that one. So still twice daily arrivals and departures for these two, even though I guess you will see the aircraft at the airport 3 times each day. But it departs twice and it arrives twice in each day, so that's why I would say they're both twice daily flights by most definitions of the word daily flights. So that's kind of what goes on here in the morning at Kalamazoo. I have done some morning updates of Kalamazoo before, just because that's when really the only time I can get both American and Delta in here. But now that Velo has started service, that's giving me some more flexibility of what I can do with these airport updates. And I kind of like this idea of a chronological airport update, just showing a bunch of flights throughout the day. So that is the morning rush, and we will catch back up here in the afternoon. And we catch back up here. The current time is 1:50 p.m. Here is the Delta Connection CRJ 200, once again operated by Envoy. This one is just chilling here at the gate. Nothing much going on for this guy. So he just came in about 30 minutes ago from Detroit Metro, once again operated by Endeavor, and it will be returning back out to Detroit a little bit later, in about half an hour or so. So it's currently in the middle of its stay here in Kalamazoo. Not much action going around the aircraft right now. It's currently the only aircraft here. We will see the American E-145 in about, I can do mental math here, about 3 hours. The American aircraft, American E-145, will show up here, so we'll get that one here in a little bit. This one just chilling here. We'll be getting boarded up in about 10 minutes for its flight out to Detroit. And right here on its afternoon arrival, we have the American Eagle E-145 operated by Envoy Air. The current time is 3:20 in the afternoon. So this one just arrived in from Chicago O'Hare, operated by Envoy Air. We're pulling into its gate 2 right here. I'll hand over the camera. There's gate 2, which is where this aircraft is pulling into from Chicago on Envoy. And of course we'll be heading back out there later, so here's the afternoon version of this flight, also on an E-145, so you're kind of getting used to what we're seeing here, but I just wanted to increase the length of these Kalamazoo updates, because they're really pretty short when I don't really have much to go over, so we're making the updates just a little bit longer for your viewing pleasure. And you can also let me know maybe what I should improve on these updates, and even what I should name them, because I feel like Chronological Airport Update is not really the best name. It's kind of a space-filling name for now, so you can let me know on how I can improve on that, what a better name for these would be, but I don't really know what else to call them, so maybe you can think of something. As I said, this one just arrived from Chicago here, pulling into its gate, and it'll be on the turnaround, like all of them, heading back out to Chicago. And we're back in the dark. It is currently midnight Central Time here in Kalamazoo. The last flight of the day has just arrived, so we'll go through the last flights for this update. So we'll begin back there with the American Eagle E-145 operated by Envoy Air. Once again, same thing as before, came in from Chicago O'Hare. We'll be heading back out there, no difference for them. So this one will, of course, these are all staying overnight here, as it is obviously midnight. And our next aircraft, this one just arrived and just pulled into its gate, boarding the passengers and getting the bags loaded off. We have the Delta Connection CRJ 200, operated by Endeavor Air. And this one came in from Detroit, just like the other ones, and we'll be heading back out there, staying overnight. And of course, it wouldn't be a Kalamazoo update. Well, I guess you can do a Kalamazoo update without this airline, but it wouldn't be an interesting Kalamazoo update without, right here, we have this Avelo 737-800. Came in from Orlando MCO, and we'll be heading back out there. So we'll be staying overnight, but we'll be heading back out there later. So yeah, Avelo right here. They're flying 738s now to Orlando, so this is an accurate aircraft, so that's cool. That I don't have to have this as an inaccurate aircraft, as it would be if this was operated by a 737-700, not a CRJ-700, as that would be a long flight on a very uncomfortable aircraft. So that's really cool here. So really surreal to see Avelo flying here to Kalamazoo, but it's super awesome to have them flying here, and just to have this model to what's the word that I'm looking for? To supply that, I suppose, would be slightly appropriate, although this is a model, so I don't know if supply would be maybe represent would be a better word, as I'm having trouble speaking today. Almost lost my voice earlier today from talking too much. Now I've lost my brain, my whole left side of my brain, so... well, there goes that. Can't talk. So this Avelo 737-800 came in from Orlando MCO, and it will be doing the turnaround heading back out there. So really cool to see Avelo here, as I previously said, and it talked extensively on in the last update. But that'll pretty much do it for this chronological airport update, as I am literally losing my brain. So maybe now would be a good time to sign off and say thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.